Tonight, I want to talk about the story making headlines across the country. The release of Mahmoud Khalil, a Columbia University protester from an immigration detention center in Louisiana. Now, this case has stirred up plenty of debate, and for good reason. Let's break down what happened, why it matters, and what it says about where we are as a country right now. Mahmoud Khalil is a Syrian-born pro-Palestinian activist and a graduate of Columbia University. He's also a legal U.S. resident, someone with a green card, who's been living and studying in America for years. Back in March, after he participated in campus protests supporting Palestine, he was arrested by immigration agents. No violent charges, just picked up and sent to detention in Louisiana. He spent more than 3 months behind bars, missing the birth of his first child while his family waited for answers back in New York. The Trump administration said Khalil's activism posed a threat to U.S. foreign policy and even called it anti-Semitic. They argued his speech risked creating a hostile environment and undermined efforts to combat hate. But Khalil and his supporters, including civil rights groups, argued that he was detained not for any crime but for exercising his First Amendment rights, speaking out against the war in Gaza, and protesting as any American has the right to do. Here's where things get complicated. A federal judge, Michael Farbiarz, ordered Khalil's release, saying the government's case was built on weak evidence and appeared to be motivated by politics, not real security threats. The judge found Khalil posed no flight risk or danger, and that the law was being used to punish dissent, plain and simple. Now the White House isn't backing down. They've criticized the judge's decision and are appealing the ruling, still insisting that protests like Khalil's jeopardize America's standing abroad. But for now, Khalil is free. At least here in the U.S., he can't travel internationally. His deportation proceedings aren't over, and his legal fight is far from finished. But he's heading home to a wife and newborn son who've been waiting for this day for more than 100 days. This case highlights something bigger: the ongoing clash between free speech and national security, especially when it comes to protests on college campuses. It's a reminder that the First Amendment is central to who we are, but it's also always up for debate, especially when politics and world affairs collide. So what do you think? Was this the right call by the judge, or are there real risks in letting political activists walk free? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on stories that matter. Thanks for watching.